So I know I'm not supposed to come on here and tell y'all I was right, but I was right. That man was trying to save his child. He ran, which if he was thinking I think he kind of thought, and it's just my thinking, he thought by running that way that the car was either not going to be hit because of whatever. But in all candor, and I hate to be Mr. Hindsight Plays 2020, it's possible. And then, because we haven't seen it in HD, it is possible that he should have just kept on running the other way and unfortunately just took those bullets right then and there and ran in zigzags because that's typically the best way to run. But I think that he ran away initially by the car. I don't think he thought that them bullets were going to hit his daughter or anything like that. I think he thought they was probably shooting too high to hit his daughter. I do not believe, once again, and y'all try to say, oh, he was the kid was targeted. That video clearly shows that he 100%, or that the shooters, in my opinion, y'all can disagree, that they didn't target the little girl. They targeted him. Nobody came back to the car and finished the little girl off. I know that's morbid to say, but there's the original video I had did, because I just got this information. And I'm going to show y'all because I think it's important. And I think the messaging that I had was far more important in that video. So I'm going to show y'all the original video that I did. And this is one of the reasons why we wait. Meaning why the visionaries wait, why we don't just come out originally and just go off and do stuff. And I'm not sending shots at anybody. I'm really not. There's people who believe that whatever they want to believe about me, that I don't, whatever, with whomever and stuff like that. But it's weird because I can take punches, but when I give them back, it's an issue. But that right there is for sure a shot. But what I'm saying before that shot I just took wasn't meant for anybody. It's just a general thing as to how we do business. So I had to show y'all that. But I'll reveal to y'all the original video I was going to put up on the Clips channel because I think it's very poignant and very important that I do this. Show y'all that because what the streets of Fort Worth is saying is that the cartel has something to do with it. But you know what I'll do for y'all? I'll reveal the actual truth. Let's go. For immediate release. Media release. Forest Hill Police Department investigating capital murder. Date, March 3rd, 2025. Time, 10:45 a.m. Location, 6500 block of Forest Hill, Texas. Incident, shooting investigation. Victim, 130-year-old male, deceased, pending identification. Victim 2, 5-year-old female, deceased, pending identification. Forest Hill Police Department investigating double homicide, capital murder, Forest Hill, Texas. On March 3rd, 2025, at approximately 10:45 a.m., Forest Hill Police were dispatched to a shooting incident at a local car wash in the 6500 block of Forest Hill Drive. Upon arrival, officers began providing life-saving measures to 2 victims, but tragically, both were pronounced dead at the scene. The victims have been identified as a 30-year-old black male and a 5-year-old female. Preliminary investigation revealed that 2 suspects described as black males wearing blue jeans and gray sweaters exited a white 4-door Kia and approached the victim's vehicle, which was stationary in a bay at the car wash. The suspects opened fire on the victims before fleeing the scene. The Texas Rangers are spearheading this investigation with the assistance of Forest Hill Criminal Division, Fort Worth Police Department, Everman Police Department, Kendall Police Department, and Tarrant County Sheriff's Police Department. This marks the 4th and 5th reported homicide for Forest Hill compared to 0 last year. Active warrant. A suspect has been identified in connection with this incident and is an active capital and has, I'm assuming, because an active capital murder warrant has been issued. Oh, all right. I see what they just did there. Currently, we're not ready to release the suspect's name as the investigation continues. Anyone with identification about this incident or the suspect whereabouts can contact the Forest Hill Police Department's Criminal Investigation Division at 817-531-5250, option 5, or by email at policeinvestigations@ForestHill, Texas. Please reference report number 25 FPD01831. David Hernandez, Chief Police, Forest Hills.
Hey, yo, you. Can you subscribe and turn on that bell too? Because when you do, you're helping unbiased, independent news.
The common belief is that the cartel did it. That's what everybody who's been hitting my inbox talking and saying stuff and everything like that. And then even the freestyle gets incredibly insane because, boy, he spins some bars. Don't get it mixed up or confused. And I'm not putting any onus on Twisted Black because he actually knows something. But bruh, the people who did it look just like him. So, more than likely, like I told y'all, somebody got around that corner and did the blitzing. I know that sounds messed up to say and everything like that, but they will be caught soon. See, one of the things that is so underrated about states down south is how stupid a lot of people who ain't never been south don't know how it go. See, everybody gets money from the feds, right? Everybody has police departments and budgets, right? Okay. Work with me. Nobody likes to be robbed. Nobody likes to be killed, obviously. And nobody likes stuff stolen from them. So as time progresses and goes forward, we get cameras everywhere. When we looked at the Julio Fulio murder, we had no idea that them Teslas was going to be recording in 4K. Zero idea. So more than likely, what's going to end up happening is it's going to be some people from either quote unquote rival gang, even though Get Money was not no freaking Get Money Lil Ronnie, or y'all want to call him Hood Fame Lil Ronnie, whichever one. I just know him as Get Money Lil Ronnie, but I guess that's the old stuff and stuff like that, where basically the people that are quote unquote affiliated with him and do business with him, it might have something to do with that crap. I don't know, but the implication that was given was so prophetic that you would have thought it was crazy. Because I'll play the rest of the song at the end, don't get me wrong. But even when people who are supposed to be in these grand positions and stuff like that, we had to learn how to withhold and show patience and stuff like that because individuals depend on us. And for anybody who was in the comments talking about, bro, why are you showing this and showing that and everything? It's because I want you guys to understand. Who do you want to tell the story? Who? Would you rather Fox 4 tell the story? You guys are mad at me, right? This is like this small of a minority, but I feel as though I had to address these morons. And you guys are upset at me for doing what exactly? Would you rather people who don't look like us tell the story? Would you rather people who ain't never been to Frisco, ain't never been to Fort Worth, ain't never been to Dallas, ain't never been to Plano, ain't been to none of these spaces, none of these places, none of this stuff? Hell, ain't even been up to freaking Anna, Texas, or none of this crap, ain't been up to Denton, know nothing about it? The 35 West, the 35 East, the 35 in general, the 20, the 30, would you like for me to go on further? I'm not one of those people. The mainstream media has a rule. If it bleeds, it leads. So it's best we tell our story. You want to know why people came to that video that I put out? Because of the education. Because you can watch this with your son, with your daughter that are way younger than you. Your nephew who's 20, 30 years old can relay this to a 50, 60-year-old. I'm the conduit for all of you. I speak the words that I know that y'all want to speak, but sometimes as people, we either are too private to admit it, ain't articulate enough to speak it, which means our slang doesn't matriculate to the East Coast or to the West Coast or to the South or to the Midwest or to Central America. That's just what happened. So it is what it is. Too private to admit it. Ain't articulate enough to even speak it. Or the worst part about it, we don't even think about it. We just do because we're caught up in the whirlwind of life. If you still dislike me for what I put out and stuff like that, I cannot get upset with you. If you want to call me all type of names and everything like that, I will not get upset with you. But what I would tell you is, who would you rather? I played a long role. I played a patient role. When the stuff came out about Angie, I didn't want to put it out. I was asked to do that by somebody who knows Angie Stone real well. Real well. I won't say how. But this. Subscribe, turn the bell, stay notified, and share to keep your people aware. If you ain't rocking with me, you ain't rocking with me. But at least I'm honest. Can you say that?